Guess who's back on YouTube after 2 weeks of not uploading? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Vaheki. And the reason why I haven't uploaded is because I don't have time to edit my videos. I've been very busy, so I have recorded some videos, but the editing is the bottleneck nowadays. But today I'm back with a comparison video between the two newly added Dinka cars that were released last Friday if I'm right. In this video we're gonna do a comparison video of both cars, the Dinka Postlude and the Dinka Kanjo SJ, with customization options, stats and even a time trial lap around our very own Vaheki test track, which you can play on your own. Just look it up, Vaheki test track, and we're gonna have fun on this track because this track is gonna be the theater of upcoming videos, so keep an eye on this channel. I have to mention that the customization options are at the end of this video because I was stupid, and whilst I was customizing both cars I forgot to press the commentary button. So I spoke into the microphone but it didn't capture my voice, so there's no commentary at the customization, and I didn't want to make this video too boring. So if you're interested in customization options, if you haven't seen them already, check out at the end, check out its timestamps and you can find it. But now we're gonna start off with some stats and then we're going to the laps of both cars. First of all, some general information about both cars. They're both produced by Dinka, they're both coupes, and of course they are both two-seaters. They are available at Southern San Andreas Super Autos for almost the same price. The Kanjo SJ is a little bit more expensive, it's 60,000 more expensive than the Postlude. They both sell for over 1.3, almost 1.4 million dollars, which is pretty insane, but you know, we know Rockstar by now. And for the rest, there's not really anything important or interesting on this page. It's by the way from GTA Base, big shout out to them. Now it's time to run over the numbers that are important to determine which of the two cars is better in theory. First of all, I have to mention that the 0 to 100 time is not available because firstly I couldn't find it on the internet, and secondly I couldn't determine it myself because in one of the two cars, I believe the Kanjo SJ, the steering wheel is in front of the speedometer, so you can't read the 60 mark. But the other numbers are available. Let's start off with the top speed. So the top speed of the Kanjo SJ is tested at 172.6 kilometers an hour. And the Postlude is actually almost 10 kilometers slower than the Kanjo with 165.76 or almost 0.8 kilometers an hour. These top speeds are tested by a guy on GTA Base. I'm sorry, I didn't remember his name. Both cars are front wheel drive. They both have 5 gears, which is pretty normal for like normal cars in real life as well. And the Kanjo SJ is 200 kilograms lighter than the Postlude, which is of course important. And these are the in-game stats, screenshotted from my garage. Keep in mind these are fully upgraded cars, they are fully tuned. And I believe tuning doesn't really improve the top speed, it does only improve the acceleration. And of course when you install the braking upgrade it does improve the braking. But if I'm right, traction and top speed stay the same. Unless you decide to install the drifting tires at the LS car meet. But then, you know, who the fuck does install fucking drift tires on a front wheel drive car? These are the stats for the losers that buy these cars stock and keep them stock because they have no money to upgrade them. Finally, here we are, the part you've all been waiting for so long. The first ever lap on the Vaheki test track, and this Postlude has the honor of putting the first ever time on the scoreboard. And it took me pretty long to put a good lap down for both cars because the understeer just kept me crashing into walls. And I have to say handling on both cars is pretty poor because the understeer and they just slide, and if you don't brake in a straight line it is just gonna snap and just gonna kill you. You're gonna see it in Hammerhead that's coming up. And that's gonna be a nice example of what happens when you don't brake in a straight line in these front wheel drives in GTA. And this is the straight that's gonna lead into the Hammerhead. This is, I believe, called Armadillo Avenue. It's not a really cool name, but here we go. And you can see here, I'm just drifting my way through Hammerhead in a front wheel drive car. That's what happens when you don't really brake in a straight line, I believe, because I don't really see another reason. I was just steering a little bit and just turning in and it just did that. So you're gonna see it again. Here we go, another drift in a front wheel drive car. So maybe we should slap some drift tires on this front wheel drive car. And we're now actually entering the last 2 turns. You want a good exit for the last straight, and this is where you can win or lose a lot of time. And this car is pretty slow, and I'm really wondering what like the supercars and the open wheel cars can do. As we cross the line with a 1:19.01, which to be honest feels a little bit slow, but you know, it's just slow cars driving a track. This track is very demanding on acceleration and a little bit of top speed and handling is pretty bad on these front wheel drive cars. As we cross the line for another flying lap, but this time in the Kanjo SJ. And this car felt so much quicker than the other one, the Postlude. I still don't really like it because, you know, it's front wheel drive and it's so hard to drive in this game. You can see me missing apexes here and there. I'm pretty sure there's some improvement to be made in lap times, but I've done like 20 laps in this car, and in 19 laps it just, something went wrong, crashed into the wall, I turned over, this and that, and this was the best lap I was able to make. So just take it or leave it, you know. I couldn't do any better than this lap, and you're gonna see me one mistake as I'm going very slow through Hammerhead, by the way. I'm going a little bit too wide. I think I hit the curb on the inside a little bit too much, which made the car jump, and this is where I make mistake. I couldn't stop the car in time, I had way too much speed, and I basically slide into the wall. Wasn't really a crash, didn't really slow me down, I didn't really think I gained an advantage. It was just a little wall tab, a little loft tab on the exit. Pretty sure in F1 22 time trial mode, this lap would have been deleted because I gained an advantage by hitting the wall. But you know, this is GTA, this is different rules. We're gonna count this lap, and we're still not over the finish line, but here we are, and we are able to put down a 1:18.38, which is slightly faster than the Postlude, which was expectable looking at the stats. So here we have it, both cars on the scoreboard, and as you can see, they are the first timed laps on this track. We're gonna continue with this track from now on. We're gonna go and get some times on there. I think it should be fun, you know, it's a little bit of Top Gear test track, but then in a GTA form. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I've got some ideas ready for next time. Purely based on the lap times and the stats, we have to conclude that the Kanjo SJ is the better car of the two. So if you have like 2.5 million to spend and you're looking for a new car, go for the Adder and upgrade it, and don't buy these shit boxes. So basically I would show you the customization options, but because I forgot to press the commentary button and there's no live commentary on the customization of these vehicles, I'm not gonna include them into this video because, you know, I'm a week late, and probably if you're watching this video you would have seen other customization videos. So this is just pure a comparison. After all, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and make sure to subscribe. We actually gaining subscribers recently. It's pretty amazing. I went from 25 to 57 subscribers in like a few weeks, which is amazing. So thank you for that. You know, it's not much, but you know, everybody has to start somewhere, and to be honest, it's 50%. No, it's a, wow, my maths, man, my maths. It's a 100% increase. So thank you very much. Make sure to leave a like, and bye.